This program is brought to you by PennyMac TPO. Visit tpo.pennymac.com to learn more about becoming a partner and starting your journey to greatness. With the people, products, and technology to take you there, it's why they say at PennyMac, greatness lives here.
Welcome to The Interest. I'm Mike Savino. We reached that point in the year where mergers and acquisitions are starting to multiply. Sellers are looking for the chance to get out while they can still show a profit, and buyers are looking to invest while the market is down. Our own Christine Stewart takes a look at what motivated an Ohio-based lender to merge with Texas-based Thrive.
It's time to look outside and say, are there other players out there? Is there someone out there that you feel you could partner with who could really take you much quicker to where you want to be?
In the case of American Mortgage Service Company, that player ended up being Texas-based independent mortgage bank Thrive Mortgage. Thrive is expected to acquire AMSC by the end of the year.
Because it's hard to find culture fits that really match up. And this is one that I'd say was astonishingly easy quickly.
Late last week, the two companies made the announcement that they would be merging.
Majority of Bill's team, what's really neat is how well it complements. We're not in those markets, and they dominate in those markets.
While there's no overlap in the market with the mergers, there is always the possibility of layoffs. And while neither company would rule them out, they said they wouldn't know until the deal is complete.
Thrive's message to us immediately was, don't do anything. Let's get in here and, we may be able to utilize some of your talent. Let's work together on this to do the best we can.
That's not to say they won't happen.
We've done very well. Right now, we're projecting down maybe 15, 17%, even without this. We've just in the last couple of months added more than 100 more sales to the organization. And so what we're excited about is the level of talent and commitment that the American Mortgage Service team brings gives us more expandability.
Neither company needed this merger. Over the past 12 months, Thrive has done $2.3 billion in loans, and AMSC has done $894 million. Earlier this year, Garth Graham of Stratmore Group said he expected to see the number of mergers and acquisitions increase this year.
And so, when rates were falling, there were hardly any transactions in 2020. In 2021, it went up to 27. So twice as many, despite a year when the average mortgage banker last year made about 90 basis points.
He says in 2018, there were 33 mergers and acquisitions, and this year he expects 40 to 50.
It's absolutely blistering.
He says the time is right for the sellers to sell.
So this is a market where people are saying, how do I grow market share in a down market? It's going to require a significant level of investment.
For the Mortgage News Network, I'm Christine Stewart.
Thanks, Christine. The financial terms of the deal were not disclosed, but Thrive and AMSC weren't the only two companies to announce their newly formed partnership. The Real Brokerage Incorporated, a technology-powered real estate brokerage based in Toronto, will acquire Lemon Brew Lending Corp. That deal is worth $1.25 million, but only $800,000 of that is cash. Stay tuned because apparently more details of that deal will be shared soon. What we know now is that as part of the acquisition, Real says that Lemon Brew Lending CEO Samir Dedia and 25 other employees will join its team. That's the entirety of Lemon Brew's staff at the moment. For those who don't know, Lemon Brew Lending is a tech-enabled home loan platform licensed to provide a full suite of mortgage services across 20 states, including Texas, California, and Florida. The Real Brokerage, meanwhile, was founded in 2014 and serves 44 states, D.C., and 2 Canadian provinces with over 6,000 agents. We'll be right back with some non-M&A news after a word from our sponsor.
Don't miss the largest regional mortgage show in the nation. The New England Mortgage Expo returns to Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, January 12th and 13th. See us at www.nemortgageexpo.com. Start your year with the best connections in the industry. Dozens of sessions, scores of exhibitors. It's where success is written every hour. www.nemortgageexpo.com.
Welcome back. We continue to see a larger share of consumers backing out of home purchase agreements. Nationwide, roughly 64,000 agreements fell through in August. That's equal to about 15% of homes that were under contract that month. That's up from 12% a year earlier. Redfin says the percentage of purchase agreements that have fallen through has hovered around that 15% mark for the past 3 months. That's the highest level on record, with the exception of March and April of 2020. Homebuyers were most likely to back out of deals in Sunbelt cities that surged in popularity and price during the pandemic, places such as Phoenix, Tampa, Florida, and Las Vegas. They were least likely to back out in pricey coastal hubs like San Francisco and New York. Those are places that went out of vogue during the pandemic but are now making a comeback as workers return to the office. And finally, we want to spotlight lenders and originators who go above and beyond to serve our active duty and veteran military members and their families. Nominate a lender or originator today for the opportunity to be featured as one of 2022's best military lenders and originators in the November edition of NMP Magazine. You can submit nominations at nationalmortgageprofessional.com. The deadline is Wednesday. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
This program was brought to you by PennyMac TPO. Visit tpo.pennymac.com to learn more about becoming a partner and starting your journey to greatness.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to mortgagenewsnetwork.com.